Yes, my people, your boy is on his way to London. That's it, guys. I've had enough. Had enough of Liverpool. I'm moving back to London. I want parking tickets. I want to be in traffic all the time. I want to pay crazy rent. I want to be able to... No, I'm just kidding. I'm chatting rubbish. But yeah, people, it is Thursday. I'm on my way down to London. The ride's not going too far. It's not going too bad, actually. It's about 4.5 to 5 hours drive. But really, it's been pretty smooth, seeing that like we're going into rush hour. I've got about 3 hours left. I'm on my way to Birmingham. Once I'm on my way to Birmingham, get to Birmingham, I'll probably stop for a bit, and then I've got probably like a 2.5 hour left to London. But yeah, man, going to London to see my brother, but mainly, well, obviously not mainly, that sounds bad, but I want to see my niece. So if you don't know, my brother had a daughter literally 3 months ago. So I'm actually an uncle. I think I've shared this on my channel already, but I saw my niece maybe about 6 weeks ago. So she was probably what, like, yeah, she's probably 6, 7, it's probably a month and a half them times. So now she's coming up to 3 months, I think. So I need to see her, because as you know, babies, they change all the time, and I don't want to miss out on seeing her when she's cute and she's got her chubby cheeks. And just in general, I've been saying this a lot about family has been very important to me, and it's even more important to me now, you know, seeing that I'm an uncle, seeing my brother's got a daughter, like, even like me being so, you know, being all the way in Liverpool, far away from my family and not having any family up here, makes me want to be more close and in contact with my family, if that makes sense. So like, I'm really trying to consciously make the effort to spend time with my family, because there's no point hustling, there's no point trying to build, you know, if you can't share that with your loved ones, if you can't use it as a way to support them, you know. It's got to be bigger than you, you know. It can't just be for you, it's got to be about your family, about your future kids, whoever. So yeah, like, family really at the moment, well, not at the moment, but I'm really like put that in my, you know, as my priority. So yeah, man, really looking forward. I've been actually super excited. I've been looking forward to it all week. So I've been just counting the days, like, oh, one more day of work, one more day of work, one more day of work. So yeah, I'm so excited. I was actually gonna drive Friday morning. I was gonna wake up early and get there like midday, but I was like, forget that. Like, I was working locally today in Liverpool, so I wasn't spending too much time on the motorway anyway. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna drive on a Thursday. So then I'll get there around 8:30, 9ish, and then at least I've got the evening with them, and then I've got Friday, Saturday, and then I'll make my way back up to Liverpool on Sunday. So yeah, happy. Yeah, I'm super looking forward to it, just to see her. I can't wait to see her little chubby cheeks, and of course to see my brother, to see his wife, to see my mum as well. Of course I'm gonna have to see my mum, and my cousin as well. So they're the only family I actually have in England. So it's just been me, my twin brother, and my mum. I don't know my dad. So if you see him anywhere, let him know I'm looking for him, because I've never seen him in my life. Then my cousin came about 10 years ago to the UK. No, maybe it might be a bit longer now, 10 years ago. But before that, it was just literally my mum and me and my twin brother. So this is our family, right? We have family in France, we have family in Algeria. Obviously my dad is Cuban, if you didn't know. Obviously I don't know that side of the background. However, my family's always been my mum and my brother, and now my older cousin who moved to the UK maybe 10, 12. They're the ones I'm closest with, if that makes sense. Obviously I have family in France, however, we're not the closest with them, purely because most of us are here and they're there. Even though we used to see them a few years here and there, it's just, yeah, it's just not as close as your as my mum and my brother, right? So that's my, like, when I think of family, I think my mum, my brother, and my big cousin. They're the main three that have been the closest to me. But yeah, like, I'm kind of like curious to see how I'm gonna feel about being in London, because every time I go to London, I feel weird, and I always leave thinking, what's the word? I keep leaving with the thought in my head like I'm glad I left London, because every time I go there, it just feels even busier and busier. I feel the energy of people are more rude, more tension. People are more under pressure. Where people up north in Liverpool, for example, they're less stressed. They're not like they're very like friendly. They've got more time to speak and just have a chat. Where in London, you don't get that vibe. You know, there's not that traffic. There's not that intensity of like having the hustle and bustle of that big city of London. You don't feel that in Liverpool. And it's only being in Liverpool now for like over a year where I can see the difference. And the more I stay in Liverpool, the more every time I go back to London, I feel the difference even more, right? And it is kind of funny how you can adapt to your environment very quickly, right? Because I haven't been there the longest, but I've already like accustomed to the slower pace of Liverpool compared to the busy place of London. Even last time I came there, I just felt like there was loads of people around me. I can't explain it. Like, I remember just crossing the road and going onto the island, and there was like 7 people just right close to me, and in my head I felt like saying, do you mind giving me some space? But obviously I didn't say it because that's rude. But I mean, my point is like, it just felt very tense, you know. Sugar, there's been a car crash. Like, it was very yeah, like it just felt tight, you know. And it's obviously because, you know, there's a lot of people in London compared to Liverpool, right? There's a lot of traffic, of footfall, right, of people, and you only notice it again when you have the two to compare, right? So I wonder how I feel this time, you know. I wanted to drive this time because I took the train last time, and let's just say for any reason I'm like, you know what, I've had enough, I want to go. I know I can just get up and go. When you got the train, you got to wait for train times. You got to go to London Euston. You got to wait for the train. You know, you got to take the train to London Euston. There's a process. You can't just get up and go, right? Well, at least with the van, it's I can literally just get up and get on the motorway, drive, and I'll be on my way to Liverpool, right? So yeah, I just wanted to give myself that flexibility to just get up and go. Obviously, before I took the train, there was also the con of having a car in London is obviously it's super expensive to park, right? So that's the only con about it. However, I plan to basically park it in my old neighborhood where I know a place where there's free parking, and then I'm just gonna take the bus to my brother's. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna kind of maneuver. But yeah, because parking tickets here, like, you can't park anyway. That's another thing. Like, it's a massive slap in the face when you get to London. Like, the flexibility of parking in Liverpool is crazy. Like, you can park anywhere. You can park on a curb literally almost anywhere. Like, there's parking everywhere. Of course, there's permit sections as well, but majority of the roads you can park. Like, you don't have to worry. In London, even if you try to risk it, probably 70% of the chance you're gonna get a ticket. And those tickets are peak. Those tickets are like, I think they're 980. No, they're 160, I think, and you pay half is 80, I think. It's been a while. Or 160 or 80, or 160, pay half first is 80, I think. Still, it's like, god damn. Paying £80, £90 just to park is crazy. So it's not even worth taking the risk. I've learned that the hard way, and I've ended up having to pay that fine. So yeah, I wonder how I'd feel. Of course, I still love the multicultural side of London. There's still parts of London that are always going to be in me. But I wonder now, maybe they're slowly gone. Maybe it's not as exciting, the whole, because I'm a city boy, right? I'm used to the movement. I like it. I like when there's life happening all the time. So I wonder now, when I get back to London, where obviously it's that busy environment, will I enjoy that life and that activity, or will I find it very like suffocating, you know? So we'll see. But nevertheless, I'm looking forward to see my family. That's the main thing. Because yeah, super excited to see my niece. And obviously, if I sounds bad, like I come here just to see my niece, but you get what I mean. Like, she's the new addition to the family, right? She's literally what, coming up to 3 months old. Like, it's crazy. Oh yeah, it's just mad. But yeah, people, I'll maybe vlog a little bit later, or I might turn this into like a 2-part and maybe vlog when I'm in London at some point. Your boy is back in London town. My brother lives in that big building there. I'm currently in East Croydon. See all the red buses. The drive weren't too bad, you know, 4.5 hours went pretty quick, like literally it flew. I think the fact that I drive in my day-to-day job, innit, I do about 2 hours in the motorway every single day. I guess I've kind of accustomed to long drives, because when you think about it, if I do an average of 2.5 hours a day and this drive is 4.5, it's only double the amount, right, that I drive average. So yeah, not too bad. But yeah, I'll keep it short for now. But I'll introduce you lot to my niece, because she is bloody gorgeous. And it would be cool to kind of share a bit about my family and show you a bit of my family, because you lot are like my family as well, right? My YouTube family. So yeah, if you ain't seen it, I think some of you lot have seen my brother already on the vlog, but if not, I'll introduce you lot properly. Yes, my people, so I'm out today with my twin brother and my niece. I'm gonna make the vlog not too long, because as you lot know, today is family time. You know, as much as I'd like to take you along, I've got to make sure I'm in the moment, I'm in the present. But I thought I'd just jump in here and yeah, like, what's the plan then? Go on a little walk, so have some brekkie. That's about it, people. Slow, steady morning, going for a walk. But happy to be back in London, to see the family, spend time with my brother, my niece, my brother's wife. And yeah, man, it's looking forward to it. It's needed. I've said this already, it's important that I spend time with my family, because a lot of time we get caught up in our own personal lives, and the things that really matter, beside, you know, having goals and targets to hit, is making sure we spend those times and being present with our family. Do you get what I mean? So in the end, what do you lot think? Do you think he looks like me, my twin? I'm obviously the slimmer one, innit? But yeah, that's my twin brother. As you can see, we're not identical. I guess it's kind of good, because we kind of got our own look, right? Innit? We've got our own kind of personality as well, yeah. So, but funny enough, that is my twin brother. I'm 2 minutes older, so I am the oldest brother.
It was a C-section though.
It was a C-section, so I won't brag about it, but yeah. But yeah, man, I'll let you lot go. I'm gonna carry on this walk, and if I get up to anything, I'll let you lot know.